Hola, chicos. Today we're going to be learning how to write an introduction and later on how to write a conclusion for your family presentation. Since this is a spoken presentation, you want to keep it short and simple. Introduce yourself. You can talk about how you're a student at Pearson Ranch. You can talk about something in a way that shows your personality. For example, hola, me llamo Señora Montoro y soy la hija guapa de mi familia. After you introduce yourself, go for the big descriptions. Describe your family in a holistic sort of way. Tengo una familia grande. Tengo una familia pequeña. Tengo una familia tan grande como la familia Kardashian. Mi familia es pequeña y amable. This last sentence here, this last example, shows quite a bit of information. Hay 4 personas y 4 perros en mi familia loca. You've got a holistic description with familia loca, and then you also give how many people and pets you have. Last, in your introduction, you want to discuss who you're planning to describe. Voy a describir a mis padres y a mi hermana. Another way that you could say this, since you're talking directly to the audience, you can use the ustedes form. Van a conocer a mi abuela y a mi hermanita. Notice that both of those sentences there use the ir plus a plus infinitive form. So on the next couple of slides, we have some examples. Really, if you want to just see the 2 of them and then pause and maybe use some of that to help you to build your own, you are to the point where you are able to combine your sentences in lots of creative ways and make it sound like you. You're to that point. So these are just a couple of examples if you're really struggling to get some ideas. Hola clase, me llamo Gwen y estoy en el 7º grado aquí en Pearson Ranch. Como pueden ver en la foto, as you can see in the picture, mi familia es pequeña, seria y unida. At this point, it'd be nice to have like a picture in the background of your family that you can be pointing to different people. Hay solo 4 miembros, todos tenemos el pelo rubio y liso y los ojos azules. Nos gusta mucho montar en bicicleta y correr juntos. Voy a hablar más de mi madre, mi padre y mi hermano pequeño Gavin. So this introduction is pretty short. It has the introduction, it has the big picture of your family, and it has what you're going to be talking about. Here's another example. Buenos días, amigos. Me llamo Verónica y estoy emocionada de estar aquí con ustedes. Self-introduction. Para hablar de mi familia divertida. Here we go. Holistic descriptions of your family. Hay muchos miembros en mi familia. Mi mamá, mi papá, mis 3 hermanos, mis abuelos y mi tío. And then in the last sentence, we go to what we're going to be doing for the presentation. Me gustaría hablar de todos, pero hoy voy a presentar a mi hermana Abby, mi mamá Pam y mi tío Jaime. At this moment, if you want to pause on either this introduction example or the previous example of your introduction, do so and focus on writing your introduction. And now we're going to keep going with how to write your conclusion for your family presentation, which again needs to be kept short and simple. Summarize the main points of your presentation. For example, if you mentioned in your presentation how each individual likes to ride bikes or likes to play sports, you can say, como pueden ver, a mi familia y a mí, o a mi familia le gusta mucho practicar deportes. Como pueden ver, a mi familia y a mí nos gusta mucho leer y viajar. Somos muy similares y unidos. Summarize the main points of your presentation, and if you want to, go big again. Acaban de conocer, you just met. Acaban de conocer a mi familia pequeña. Así somos, this is how we are. Somos activos, trabajadores y amables. After you summarize the main points of your presentation, go for a sentence that creates closure or finality. Quiero mucho. I love my family so much. Quiero mucho a mi familia. Y tengo suerte. I am so lucky. Tengo suerte de ser parte de mi familia. No puedo pedir. I can't ask for una familia más perfecta para mí. Mi familia es muy especial para mí. In the next couple of slides, we've got some example conclusions. Again, you are to the point in your learning of Spanish that you can Form your own sentences in creative ways, but these are just 2 examples that you might pause on to get some ideas down. Así son mi madre, mi padre y mi hermanita. Les gusta mucho montar en bicicleta, pero a mí no. Les gusta hacer ejercicio en el gimnasio todos los días, pero a mí no. Yo prefiero estar en el sofá leyendo un buen libro. Somos muy diferentes. No sé cómo soy parte de mi familia. So here, the funny thing is, you don't know how you are a part of your family because you're so different. And you show that with some generalizations of what your family members like to do and what you prefer to do. And then you end with how you don't know how you're part of your family. Como pueden ver, as you can see, mi familia y yo somos diferentes en apariencia, in what we look like, pero somos similares en personalidad. A mí me gusta mucho pasar tiempo jugando juegos de mesa y deportes con mi familia. Quiero mucho a mi familia y estoy contenta de vivir mi vida con ellos. So again, we start out summarizing some of the things mentioned in a way that you might not have mentioned them whenever you're presenting them in your actual presentation. So here I'm making a generalization about what their appearance is like and how it's different from mine. I'm also making a generalization about their personalities and what we enjoy doing together, and how at the very end, my sentence that brings finality is that I love my family and I'm happy to live my life with them. And that's it for your examples. Pause on what works for you. Buena suerte.